So I'm laying in bed one night and a random question came to my mind. What if Y'shtola was a Pokemon trainer? I guess I'm specifically asking, what team of 6 Pokemon would she have? Such a silly question sounded fun to answer, and yeah, I plan to answer it. There will be minor spoilers regarding Final Fantasy XIV within this video, so there's your spoiler warning. Y'shtola is a black mage, a wizard that focuses on offensive magic, mainly fire, ice, and lightning. And specifically in Final Fantasy XIV, black mages have some of the highest damage in the game. The Pokemon series has plenty of creatures to match the explosive damage that black mages possess. But the first one that came to my mind was Chandelure. Chandelure is a fire ghost type Pokemon with a very high special attack stat and is said to be able to burn a person's soul. Not gonna lie, that sounds like something a black mage would want. Yeah, the black mages like to pretend that they're scary, but the Pokemon universe has scarier things, like Absol. Okay, let me explain this one. In lore, whenever an Absol appears, you can expect, which is why Absol is seen as a bad omen and has been officially titled the Disaster Pokemon. Outside of lore and thematic reasons, Absol is a pure Dark-type Pokemon with an emphasis on physical attack and a diverse move pool including Fire, Ice, Electric, Ghost, Psychic, and some normal attacks. Also, I think that Y'shtola's black and white color scheme is a close enough resemblance to Absol's white and dark blue. Other than being a black mage, Y'shtola is a Milotic, also known as a cat girl. Both in-game and on the internet, people love cat girls. There are even NPCs who simp for Y'shtola. To match this alluring beauty, I see the possibility of Y'shtola having a Milotic on her team. Milotic is a pure water-type Pokemon with a decent special attack stat and a respectable special defense stat. Other than knowing water moves, Milotic is able to learn some Ice, Dragon, and Psychic moves. Milotic is argued to be the most beautiful Pokemon of them all. And I'm not talking about Reddit. I'm talking about the Pokemon universe. Milotic's Pokédex entry often refers to its beauty and how it calms people's emotions. You know, like Y'shtola. Other than Y'shtola's charm, Y'shtola has an endearing personality. Two of her notable personality traits being studious and protective. A Pokemon that fits her studious nature is Espeon, a Psychic-type Pokemon with a high special attack stat and a diverse enough move pool including normal, fairy, grass, and ghost-type attacks. Also, Espeon's Pokédex entries like to emphasize its sensitive furs that is used to predict either the weather or the opponent's next move. I think this is somewhat fitting since director Yoshi P did admit that Y'shtola is programmed to perform mechanics perfectly, whereas other party members do have some margin of error. A Pokemon that fits Y'shtola's protective nature would be Gardevoir, a Psychic-type Pokemon that is willing to risk its own life to protect its trainer. There is a moment in Final Fantasy XIV's story where Y'shtola casts a powerful spell to save her friends, potentially risking her life. While Y'shtola does survive, she does lose her eyesight. And this leads us to Y'shtola's final Pokemon, Lucario. Lucario is a fighting steel-type Pokemon that can see the auras of those around it. Y'shtola may have lost her eyesight, but she's not blind. Instead, she sees the aether of those around her. Essentially, both Y'shtola and Lucario have the ability to see people as ghostly blobs. I also think that Y'shtola would appreciate Lucario's offensive prowess and having a large move pool for a multitude of scenarios. I know there's more than 900 Pokemon to choose from, so here are some honorable mentions. Alola Ninetales, for similar reasons why I chose Milotic. Delcatty because it's a cat. Alakazam because it has all the knowledge that Y'shtola would ever want. and Mismagius because it has a hat very reminiscent of the Black Mage from Final Fantasy I. I'm pretty sure you all have your own ideas, so go ahead and leave them down in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next video.